everyone. We talked briefly last week about how as a choir it's really hard to not go flat, and I wanted to just get some of these chords in your ears so you know what like an in-tune chord sounds like. So up here and right here are the same thing. So I'm doing this chord here. This is Amen. I usually pitch you da 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 da. And for men it would be da da da. So soprano, alto, tenor, bass. Amen. But basses, I want you to sing up in your, like right on the edge of your head voice. Amen. But it's going to be here. Not down here, but here. And for, you know, if you're down here, that's your chest, your deep chest voice. Here's kind of your mixed voice close to your head voice. Your head voice is probably up here somewhere. But this should be still in kind of the richness of your kind of mixed voice in between your chest and your head. So this chord should sound something like this. Lord have mercy. So for the sopranos, men should be, or the basses. And the basses with the tenors. You might notice that when we're breaking down this, Lord have mercy, we have alto and bass on the same note, with soprano and tenor up here. And then when we go down to the next chord, we have soprano, alto, tenor, bass. This is a suspended chord, so the soprano there. And then we go to the next one, where we have tenor and bass at octaves. And the sopranos up and altos up here. Have. Next note is the first note of mercy. Basses are here. Tenors are up here. Alto, soprano. Then we go to our next chord. The alto is staying on the G, but both bass and tenor are going to go to D, and the soprano is going to go to a B. It's a wide major chord. Another major chord here. And a concluding major chord. Oops, this way. So when you're singing, kind of place yourself in that chord. Make sure that your note fits in the chord and it's not kind of out. And you can always tune in to different people in the choir to find where you're supposed to be. And if you're not sure, just stop and listen. All right, I'm going to pause for a sec. All right, the very first song that we are going to sing is this one. This one here. And I'm going to attempt to play the chords on this. We're going to start major, and then throughout the piece, I'm going to start with soprano. Soprano is pretty simple. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, altos, you have a lovely part for this piece. I'm sorry for my moving camera skills here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 3. 1, 2, 3 and 2. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and I know the bar lines are there. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2 and da da da. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1 and 2 and 3. Da, da, da. 1, 2 and 3, 4 and all right, men. Tenors, your part's really hard. Actually, tenor and bass, you end up singing the same parts at some point. So you're gonna start off octaves apart. I'm gonna pitch tenor, bass. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're octaves again. This is very tricky. Left-handed. Hearken for guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and then I will cut you guys off at the end of that phrase. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Now, when we get to this last note, we are all singing the exact same pitch. It's low for women, it's high for men, but on this pitch, we should sound like one voice. We shouldn't be able to tell each other's voices apart from the other. We should sound like one voice. And for this vowel, so I'm going to sing the soprano part. Thou shalt worship him. With a little less E noise. Trending towards A, but not quite all the way. Him. And we'll hold it out for a moment. I don't want to just worship him. I don't want to, that's not the sound we're going for there. Worship him. And then we will softly cut off. You'll notice that the soprano and the men's parts, for the most part, is the harmony, where the alto is the melody. harmony parts should be kind of a supportive sound, very blended and gentle. The alto will also be singing gently, smoothly, very legato. So I will start by singing the alto part so you guys can sing your soprano or bass part or tenor. And we just need to try really hard to not go too low on our descending notes, okay? Soprano, alto, bass. At thy right hand stood the Queen, arrayed in vesture of gold. Hearken, O daughter, and see. And incline thine ear, and the King shall greatly desire thy beauty, for he is thy Lord. Thou shalt, sorry guys, thou shalt worship him. Now, as we go through this particular piece, for us to sound just really lovely and blended as a choir, we are going to focus on vowels. And if you haven't printed out a copy of this for yourself, please go check that January folder that I have. I've included a link to this, like, online access to these music files. We're going to focus on vowels. So we're going to sing like we're British. Okay, so if it's spoken, I'll just sing it on the soprano note for the sake of simplicity. Da, da, da. So at, we're not singing at, no. Aw, with a little bit of at in it, but mostly aw. People will fill in the at sound on their own. At thy. And anytime we have the vowel sound I, we sing it on an aw. So like Christ, we sing Christ, and we just add in the I at the end. With thy, we sing thaw, and we'll add in the, well, sometimes we shouldn't add in the I sound at the end, but for the sake of teaching, we're singing at thy raw, ah, 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 at thy right hand stood the Queen. So listen carefully to the vowels that I'm singing. At thy right hand stood the Queen. And we'll not put the N in there until we get to the very end. When I cut you off, you can put the N in. It'll be like Queen. That's where I want you to have the N. So very clear ear. E until we get to that point. Can be Arrayed. Raid should be e. Arrayed in very clear like EH. Not like A, but like like empty. So back to arrayed. Arrayed in And when we're singing gold or lord or anything where we have an O sound, but we end with a closed consonant, which most consonants are, I want you to hold that vowel until I'm literally cutting you off. So, gold. Very end. So, if it were Lord, Lord, not Lord. That doesn't sound nice. That sounds kind of ugly. So let's use nice, pure, clear vowels until we get to the consonants, which are very short. So on to hearken. Ha. If it's an sound of some kind, this is hearken. Aw. This would be aw. Hearken, O daughter. If it's ER, it can be kind of like, almost like saying but you're not closing your mouth, so, or really moving your tongue too much. Hearken, O daughter, and see. And, not but and. And incline. Incline should be aw. And incline thine. Same with thine. Climb thine ear. An ear should be your jaw should be relaxed, but you should be putting your tongue in the position for E, which should be a pretty level tongue. E, relaxed, level and relaxed, not curved really. E, and the king. And the king shall greatly desire, not desire, but desire, greatly desire thy beauty. For he is thy Lord. Thou shalt worship him. Thou shalt, just a hint of a. Thou shalt worship him. So go ahead and review that. I've also including an audio file of St. Catherine's Choir singing it at the wedding they had this past weekend. It's the very first song in the entire recording, so if you just wait for that to kick in, you can hear it, you can sing along with it, and also listen to how they're blending. Tell me how many sopranos, altos, tenors, basses you think there are, because you'd probably be surprised at how many people are singing, because they sound like mostly like one voice. So thanks for practicing this. I will do another practice video for a different hymn. But yeah, so just feel free to go back and sing with the alto part, singing melody at some point through this piece. Thanks. Bye.